Is the point of this question to be correct? Because if so, I have achieved the objective perfectly.
I mean, we're both optimists, we both like being around people.
They don't anticipate my needs the way I anticipate theirs.
And I don't even know where I'm gonna be in 5 minutes.
Just leap and the net will appear.
And never trust anybody. I think I cry enough for the both of us. And they can't seem to grasp the fact that it doesn't really matter. They crumble like a peanut butter cookie. You guys loved Enneagram types describing other types so much that I decided to make a second video with more types describing other types. There's a lot of combinations. If you don't know who I am, hi, I'm Abby, and this is my channel dedicated to helping you discover you through your personality. I put out new videos every Thursday, so subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Keep in mind that these depictions are made to explore the Enneagram in a funny and lighthearted way. I am not the end-all be-all oracle of who you are as a person. I do hope that you take this with a grain of salt and that I make you laugh. So let's get into it. Type 4s are self-aware, sensitive, and creative. They are emotionally honest, but they can also be moody and self-conscious. Yes, that is the textbook definition of Enneagram 4s, but it's correct because I read it in a textbook about Enneagram 4s. Is the point of this question to be correct? Because if so, I have achieved the objective perfectly. See? I follow through on what I say I'm going to do, what my duties are. Unlike some type 4s who say they're gonna get the pitch deck done by Thursday and then postpone a week because they're not feeling creatively inspired. Allegedly. Oh, I love Enneagram 2s. They make the best friends and partners. I am always saying, if you want someone to listen to you in an open and kind way, get yourself an Enneagram 2 friend. I'd say I'm pretty similar to type 2s. I mean, we're both optimists, we both like being around people. The biggest difference is that I would never forget my needs if someone else's needs eclipsed mine. Like, I'm hyper aware of my needs. Where'd that go? I dropped it down here. Oh. I only have this body, this life. I'm not gonna neglect this beautiful temple just to take care of someone else? I want to find contentment in this world, and I can't do that if I'm constantly worrying that if I don't do enough for somebody, they're not gonna love me. Whoa, that got pretty deep. Let's distract ourselves from these feelings with a rousing game of sardines, shall we? I learn a lot from type 5s, the benefits of taking time to rest and retreat, and the fact that learning can be beneficial not just because it serves a purpose, but because it's fun. If I would have known that earlier, I would have read a lot more books that don't just sound good at dinner parties. I don't really like Malcolm Gladwell. Just saying. If I could give one piece of advice to type 5s, it would be just do it. Yeah, a little bit of Nike inspo for you. Sometimes you just have to go for it, whether or not you're equipped for it. Just leap and the net will appear. That's my philosophy. One thing I love about my type 3 friends is that they are the biggest cheerleaders. It takes me a lot to know like what I even want in life, but when I do figure it out and I tell a type 3, they're like, yeah, go for it. And they do it, and then they help me do it, and it feels attainable. I envy type 3s. Ask them where they're gonna be in 5 years, and they'll give you a vision board, a list of goals, and like actionable steps to get there. Ask me where I'm gonna be in 5 years, and I don't even know where I'm gonna be in 5 minutes. Probably here, but still, could be anywhere. 7s intimidate me. I mean, they're super fun, I love spending time with them, but I don't always know who I am with them, you know? They don't anticipate my needs the way I anticipate theirs. It's confusing. But I haven't been led astray or anything by type 7s. I mean, I trust that I'm gonna have a meaningful experience with them, even if they never give me the 5 W's. Who, what, where, when, and why. I want the deets, but I guess I'll just blindly trust my 7 friends to show me a good time. Pretty much all of my friends are type 9s, and I don't know why that is, because it's like I'm not going out and saying, are you a type 9? You can be my friend and only you. I don't know. Maybe it's because 9s have this like calming energy. I have this feeling that 9s are just better, calmer versions of me. We always have the best time together, whether it be getting kombucha on tap at my favorite cafe, or going for a hike, or doing some co-working on the weekend just to get in a couple extra hours of productivity. It's always a good time. Type 1s. Type 1s are beautiful people. I have this one friend, her name is Lauren. She is a wedding photographer, but she also does like family photos. And when you look at her work, you can like see the souls of those people. Makes me want to cry. Now, I've never seen Lauren cry, but I think I cry enough for the both of us. Type 1s just repress, don't they? That's not healthy. You gotta let things run deep. You gotta feel things. But sometimes 1s are just so tunnel visioned on doing everything perfectly that they forget to wake up and smell the roses. Why do I say that? Smell the roses. There are so many other fragrant aromatic flowers like hyacinth,
Lilies.
lavender. I love lavender. I'm gonna write about lavender. I love 8s. I get 8s. See, we both want the honest and ugly truth. No BS, just give it to me straight, handle things with integrity, and never trust anybody. I guess that's one glaring difference between me and type 8s. 8s are super confident in their decisions. They basically are like a one-man show, but I'm still second guessing my sandwich choice for lunch. Why did I buy bologna? It's literally the worst meat of all the meats. I already ate it, and I'm still thinking about it.
Type 3s are interesting creatures. You know, they care a lot about how other people see them, and they can't seem to grasp the fact that it doesn't really matter. Nobody cares. Everyone's just walking around worrying about themselves. There's a freedom knowing that. What baffles me about type 3s is they can walk into any situation and be like, I am exactly the person to fix this. Imagine thinking that you have the power to make a difference on this floating speck of dust in a universe that's indifferent to human suffering and life. I'll tell you one thing, that takes confidence, and that is impressive. Type 6s are great people, real solid. You know, they're the kind of people that you can count on. And in this insane world, that's a quality that matters. Loyalty, you know? The one thing that annoys me about 6s is that they crack under pressure. I thrive on a challenge, but you throw a stressful week at a 6 and they crumble like a peanut butter cookie. If you wanna watch Enneagram types describe themselves, you can click here. If you wanna watch what YouTube thinks you'll like, you can click right here. And thank you to all the beautiful patrons for supporting this channel and helping John and I pay our rent. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.